Preschool classroom haul. Let's check out what we got. This is actually 3 separate purchases. I put them into one of my storage bags. This is how I store my preschool items. Recently, I did a video with the book Color Monster, which I had never read, so I'm super excited to add that into my classroom this year. So I love having these plush animals to put at the library center. I feel like they really encourage students to get there more often. So we have the Color Monster before he sorts out his emotions, and that was a separate one, and then we have kind of the mini versions of the separated different emotions. And then I thought these would be fun to use when I'm actually reading the story. They're just Color Monster finger puppets. You could use them on your own, or you could call students up to have that finger puppet when you're doing that page. I have some new additions for my listening center. We have the Very Hungry Caterpillar Tonys. And then my Very Hungry Caterpillar's copy of the book was literally completely falling apart. I couldn't put it in the center for students to use last year, so I got a new copy of that. This I got for again, I like plush toys to put at my library center. This is much smaller than I thought it was going to be. I think they'll still have fun with it, so totally fine. And then a second set of Tony's headphones. After I set this up, and I had another pair in there, I realized that these are literally the perfect size for our preschool friends. And I got a splitter so 2 friends can listen to our book at the same time. I see a theme going on here. The video I did with the Color Monster included the book I'm Not Just a Scribble by Diane Alber. She's also the author of A Little Spot of Emotion, so I love these little characters again to include for rereading in the library center. A Little Spot of Feelings, that's the book. Bleeding tissue paper. So they can take all of these little pieces, put it on their paper, spray the paper, and then pull them off, and the color will transfer to the paper. This will be a great, unique background for any kind of art project, and it's a great process art. Water doodle mat. I have 5 kids. I've had many of these over the years, and this is by far the best one that I've ever purchased. So there's so many different things that are little different things about it. I love this plastic container, a little spot for stamps with a sponge. So you just get the sponge wet and you can stamp them in there and stamp onto the doodle mat. Paint water brush and I think 4 markers. The stencils that come with it are plastic. So I love that. That's gonna hold up much better than others. There's also foam shapes that you can trace around. My son loved doing that. If you have problems with it staying in one place, or if you have a hard floor or surface, you can actually suction it to a wall or a floor. So it's got little slots in the corners. I love that this one is an alphabet theme because I do plan on using it at my letter table. So if we're learning the letter A, I'm going to put a letter A card out and they can practice writing the letter A on here. Has the letters all the way around it, but then also interior, let me show you. It has ones that will show up if you color over them. So if you've never used a water mat, this is just water in this pen, and you can write. It's got like a rainbow coloring underneath. There's a crab, can you see that? So by far the best water mat that I've had. Oh, and number stencils. Do that. Well, I got these pages wet. I think I'll still be able to do it. They have very simple drawings, like how-to drawings. And I thought about taking these out and laminating them so that students can have a picture and try to draw different items. And this is not necessarily a classroom haul, but this is a teacher haul for home. I got some new colors from Olive and June with their gel polish. It lasts forever, just like the salon. My daughter is really good at doing nails, so she does this for me. And I'm never going back to the salon. It gives me perfect nails from home. There's their mani system, everything that comes in it. And I absolutely love their top coat. Even if you're doing regular nails, it really makes the nails last a lot longer.